The transport industry is going through something big, much bigger than anything we've faced before. Because when it comes to global sustainability, we're not only part of the problem, but as an industry society depends on, we also need to be part of the solution. Today, next year, in a decade. And that goes for you too. We know that change can be challenging, but together, it's a challenge we can overcome. And we promise you, you won't stand alone. We'll be there for you and help you take charge of the future.
Hi, my name is Fredrik Allard. I'm Senior Vice President and Head of E-mobility at Scania. Sustainability is our highest priority at Scania. And the reason I'm standing here today is because electrification is a fundamental part of making transport sustainable. At the same time, transport needs are constantly increasing because both economic and social development are actually dependent on transport. Today, as much as 25% of global emissions comes from the transport sector. And the harsh truth is that we, as an industry, are not reducing those emissions fast enough. And doing our part puts a lot of stress on our businesses, ours and yours. We are also facing a lot of uncertainties on what the future will bring, looking at an industry shift that spans everything from autonomous vehicles to connectivity and electrification. But I'm not here today to reinforce your worries. Quite the opposite, actually. I'm here to offer you reassurance that we will not only support you with the new products, but also with new business models adapted to the next era of transport and with strong partnerships to secure charging infrastructure. So we will start today with a look at our electrification journey as a whole. But what makes this event extra exciting is that we are also announcing a new, much improved part of our electric range. An option to electrify early while still delivering good values for your business and for your brand. Of course, I'm talking about our hybrid trucks. But to tease you a little bit more, this big announcement actually comes down to a gearbox. This may sound simple, but it's actually huge news. Because we're not talking about a standard gearbox. As the core of our hybrid powertrains moving forward, this dual electric machine 6-speed gearbox nearly doubles the amount of electric power from before, while being completely clutchless and even smoother than the dual clutch transmission you will find in high-end performance cars. We promise to tell you more about our gearbox and powertrain upgrades in a little while. But before that, I would like to introduce you to my colleague, Camilla. And we will put it all into context, looking at our electrification roadmap.
Thank you, Fredrik. My name is Camilla Devon, and I'm the Chief Communication Officer at Scania. As you might imagine, I do a lot of communication regarding electrification and the future of our industry. But electrifying the transport industry isn't as simple as launching a new vehicle or even selling it. We need to be a holistic partner to our customers and offer a range of options viable for both business and climate sustainability.
Yes, and by now we all know that electrification will be a big shift for our industry. And for you to be able to plan for how and when to join this shift, we of course need to be years ahead with our plans and projections. In fact, we see it as our responsibility to guide you and to provide you with an understanding of the coming decade for the industry, for us, and for you.
This is a long journey, but for sure not a slow one. This is going a lot faster than we estimated just a few years back. Looking ahead, 50% of our vehicle sales will be electrified vehicles of some type just in the end of this decade. And to get there, we will be building on our modular system and release new, improved technology continuously and make it available on the market.
And today, we are launching a new generation of hybrid vehicles. And only in a few years, we expect to offer fully electric long-haulage options capable of driving a load of 40 tons up to 400 kilometers on a charge that only takes 45 minutes, or essentially in less than a lunch break.
Knowing what is coming and when, that's hugely important to our customers in order for them to plan the charging infrastructure, for example. We at Scania build strong alliances and partnership also with stakeholders outside our own transport industry, for example, energy suppliers and green power, in order to secure that we are in the forefront of this transition, not only followers. Driving the shift, as we like to say. We have made that our purpose and something we live by each and every day.
Yes, absolutely. And we even made a promise in 2020 to launch a new electric vehicle every year moving forward. So let's take a look in how we can provide you with a vehicle capable of emission-free operations without sacrificing flexibility or range, right here and now. Or simply said, what this year's launch has in store for you.
This gearbox is the heart of our new hybrid trucks, a new 230 kilowatt, 6-speed clutchless dual electric machine gearbox, providing drivability far beyond what you've experienced before. You'll have gear changes so seamless they are practically unnoticeable, with constant torque transmission even under heavy load. Up to 100 horsepower of additional electric kickdown power and perfect continuous creep at close to 0 speed. The regenerative braking is also greatly improved, recovering more energy, enabling continuous power takeoff, emissions-free, and with a powertrain without wear parts, such as synchronizers, shaft brakes or a clutch, the repair and maintenance costs will be lower and uptime higher. So no matter if you're an owner, fleet manager or a driver, this is the hybrid gearbox you've been waiting for.
That was our new gearbox, and this is one of our brand new hybrid trucks with that amazing new powertrain at the core. My name is Emma Cercha, Product Manager for e-mobility at Scania, and I'm here to tell you all about it. As you can see, this new truck looks familiar on the outside, with the same aerodynamic design as before, now also available with our G-cab. The big changes and improvements have been made at the heart of the truck, increasing drivability, comfort and performance, as well as energy efficiency, all thanks to this extremely well-engineered gearbox. And in fact, the new gearbox allows you to think differently about the entire hybrid powertrain. With more electric power on tap, we've also added a new option when it comes to the internal combustion engine, our 7-liter engine. So instead of the 9-liter, you may actually be able to downsize the combustion engine without compromising on the performance you need and get even better energy efficiency and also lower emissions. All in all, the new hybrid powertrain means our plug-in hybrid truck provides up to 17% improved energy efficiency in regional transports and a massive 40% in urban operations. With the flexibility of a hybrid vehicle, of course you can handle nearly any type of transport. But as you understand, regional distribution and urban operation is where they truly shine. But fuel savings aside, hybrid trucks also allow you to operate in noise or emission-restricted zones. Simply put, they could help you secure those contracts that put higher demands on green operation. But of course, there are more pieces to the puzzle. So all of our electric vehicles come as a solution, bundled with a comprehensive package of services, covering charging, repair and maintenance, as well as a combination of tailored services. All the support you need in both your day-to-day operation, but also your long-term business strategy when it comes to electrification. You may ask, so exactly what's in this solution? And that's truly the key question, because it completely depends on your needs and prerequisites. Every solution starts with analyzing your existing transports as well as your future plans. From that information, we can create a strategy together for what part of your fleet you not only could, but should electrify, at which point in time you should do it, and how to provide the charging infrastructure for it. Even down to helping you secure a green energy contract. Will you need battery replacements after a few years? We'll make sure that that's included in the solution. And of course, you'll also have repair and maintenance coverage through our extensive service network with high voltage certified mechanics and the best availability of spare parts on the market. All to keep your vehicles on the road, delivering on your customer promise. And naturally, you'll also get the planning and fleet management services you need to keep the electrified part of your fleet running as smoothly as the rest of it. Continuously optimized over time with ongoing evaluations, feedback, and advice from us. So, no matter if you go with a solution for 1 vehicle or 50, or if you need a solution that keeps you covered for 3 years or 6, together we'll figure out what kind of coverage you need. And that's exactly the solution you'll get. When you buy our new hybrid trucks, just as with every vehicle in our electric offering, you get more than hardware. You get a commitment from us and a solution to your needs as a business.
That's exactly what we are all after, isn't it? Solutions to our problems and needs. But what does it mean for you? How do these new vehicles and services support you to move your business forward? We have already told you about the benefits of our new powertrain, but we think that you might want to hear from one of our customers that has been using our new plug-in hybrid with the new powertrain. So let's give you the outside perspective.
Mitt namn är Robin Holmlund. Jag driver ett åkeri i Skellefteå och startade det 2010. Ja, men vi fick äran av Scania att få prova fältprov och det är alltid spännande med ny teknik. Jag gillar allting som är nytt och häftigt. Så att vi vart ju väldigt glada att vi skulle få prova den här hybriden då, som är riktigt spännande faktiskt. Jag tror att det är framtiden.
Jag heter Per och kör lastbil. Jag håller på med det i 30 år. När hybridbilen kom på tal, det kändes lite spännande, men positivt överraskad. En bil som går otroligt tyst, följsam att jobba med, går lätt att kliva i och ur och en otrolig hyttkomfort. Så att jag är väldigt nöjd med den. Hybriden är lite annorlunda jämfört med tidigare bilar jag har kört. Växellådan går otroligt mjukt. Man har ju alltid pratat om att dåligt väglag köra med ett ägg under foten. Men här är det bokstavligt, alltså det går att köra så fruktansvärt mjukt. Sen är det ju som ingen större skillnad efter vägen, men just in i städer där du ska krypa, halkigt, den är otrolig. Den bara smyger fram.
Växellådan verkar ju som samlös. Alltså, tillsammans med elmotorn så är den ju helt fantastisk. Den är riktigt, riktigt fin. Den är mjuk att köra och förmodligen bra för bränsleekonomin också. Om vi tittar på bränsleförbrukning så ser vi ju att snittet över tid sjunker ungefär 25% på den körning vi har. Och då kör vi varannan dag långa körningar och varannan dag mycket stadsmiljö. Så beroende lite grann på vad man kör så kanske man kan få den att sjunka ännu mer om man kör bara stadsmiljö. Och man kan stödladda någon gång, men det är riktigt bra ändå. Alltså vi är ju nere på 1,5 liter milen på en 2-axlig stor distributionsbil, så att det är ju grymt. Våra framtidsplaner, de är som sagt väldigt ovetande. Det beror lite grann på hur uttråkad jag är och vad som ska hända och ske. Men vi bygger ett garage nu med stor elcentral så att vi kan ladda många lastbilar samtidigt. Så vi hoppas ju att det är framtiden. Tillsammans med det bygger vi ju en solcellsanläggning så att vi kan få ner kostnaden också för att ladda, så att vi blir lite självförsörjande om man säger så.
Customer satisfaction, built not just on climate sustainability, but also on business sustainability. That's the key to being a realistic part of the solution. And the holistic perspective and long-term partnerships that we have built into our electric vehicle solutions, we dare to say you will be hard-pressed to find somewhere else. Getting your operation started with electrification will take some time. And the sooner you start, the better you're off. And our hybrid vehicle solutions work right here and now. So we hope that you are as thrilled as we are about our new hybrid truck and the new powertrain at the core of it. So, some final words before we end. I would like to go back to what we said in the beginning of this event, an important part. We made a promise to be there for you during this shift, not just as a supplier, but as coaches, strategists, and business consultants. Because electrification changes everything, but not that promise. Thank you for joining us. We are excited about the future and sharing this journey with you.